Hello, I'm William Pace. Thanks so much for tuning us in tonight. Tonight, my guests are Bob Lovelace and Denny Reed. As you know, we always start the show out by reading letters from the viewers, and I love this part of the show. To write to the William Pace Show, write to P.O. Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. That's P.O. Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. If your letter is chosen to be read on the air, you'll receive a gift from the William Pace Show. Tonight, we're reading a letter from Joyce of Dayton, and she says, Dear William, I recently discovered your show on Channel 51. I didn't realize that your show is a local one. You're very polished and very professional. The restaurant segments are just wonderful, and you're singing fabulous. Sincerely, Joyce. But thank you very much, Joyce, for writing, and we're going to send you a gift certificate to Gem City Ribs. Our flowers tonight are provided by Lines by Louise Flores. Coming up next, conversation with Denny Reed. Stay with us.
Ashley Pastry can create a cake for any reason, a cake for any season. Located in Oakwood at 21 Park Avenue, or for other fresh bake ideas, call 293-1719. Cockrell Beauty Supplies, proudly serving the Dayton area for over 25 years, invites you to stop in and check out our low prices. We have a large selection of 100% human hair, featuring regular wave and silky straight, yaki bulk, to name a few. We also carry 100% synthetic weaving hair from curly wave to Jerry Afro. While you're here, check out our barber supplies. We stock a full line of Andes clippers and accessories. Cockrell Beauty Supplies, located at 4211 Hoover Avenue. Call 268-6614. JP Automotive is your bumper-to-bumper service center. Are you tired of paying for high-priced brake jobs? Then you need to see Phil at JP Auto. We also specialize in front and rear suspension work with state-of-the-art equipment to make sure the job is done right. We are AC certified and offer free estimates as well as a 10% discount to seniors 55 and older, up to $50. From overhauls to transmission, JP Automotive is the solution. Stop in at 5108 Wadsworth or call JP Automotive at 274-7155. American Family Insurance, located in Trotwood at 5620 Salem Avenue, can handle all your insurance needs. Call Agent Gerald Baker and set up an appointment to discuss a protection plan designed and customized just for you. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business, American Family can help. American Family Insurance, all your family protection under one roof. American Family. Call Gerald Baker at 837-3232 or stop in at 5620 Salem Avenue in Trotwood. Daytonian Detail Car Wash, located at 706 West 3rd Street, is now offering barbecue Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. Stop in for lunch and enjoy one of our ribs, chickens, or steaks. We also have Italian and Polish sausage and hamburgers. You can eat your lunch while your car is being washed. Our new summer hours are 9 to 6, Monday through Saturdays, with the last car taken in at 5:30. Daytonian Detail Car Wash. Call 223-8256. DeBab's Alteration, located at 3800 Delphus Avenue in Dayton, offers professional alterations. We're at the corner of Delphus Avenue and Oak Ridge. For more information, call 263-2123. DeBab's.
Thanks so much for tuning us in tonight. My guest is Denny Reed. He's the producer and business manager for the Showboat Majestic Theatre in Cincinnati. Thanks so much for coming up tonight.
Well, thank you for having me.
Now, how many years have you been the producer and business manager for the theater?
I've been working in this position for the past 2 or 3 years. I started as the technical director and lighting designer, working under the direction of Tim Perino, and he asked me to take on some more responsibilities, and I have now begun to produce the shows and act as the business manager for the Showboat.
Mm-hmm. What do you like about this work?
What's really interesting about the work is the place, the Showboat Majestic, the history of the Showboat, and knowing that you're continuing the history of showboating. The Majestic is a National Historic Landmark. It's the last of the original theaters, floating theaters, and that's the neatest thing, carrying on the history.
And you know, it's interesting, folks, you know, when you're in the theater watching a production, you can sort of feel the boat sort of rocking back and forth, you know.
It's very interesting for the performers, too. They're up there, and it's they'll be in a pose or something, and a barge will go by, and they rock.
Have you ever had anything like like a prop that might be sitting on the table or something, and the boat would rock and the prop fall off?
Prop will fall off a table, or an actor will lose their balance. You know, we've a little bit of a stumble.
I would imagine in the dance numbers, you know, it's pretty hard to dance with the floor is moving.
What's strange is, if you're doing something, you know, dramatic, a West Side Story, and you're in the scene at the end of the show, and a death on the ground, and you know, all of a sudden the boat starts shaking, and
you know,
it kind of takes you out of that atmosphere. But then again, it's all part of the atmosphere.
It really is, you know, because I was looking at Showboat the other day, you know, because, you know, Showboat is about a theater on a showboat, you know, and it's really, there's a certain kind of ambience, flavor to that whole kind of theater, you know.
Exactly.
So much. And I want to talk a little bit about the exciting season. You have 6 productions planned, right?
We do 6 productions, April through October. Each show runs for 3 weeks. So it's a heavy production schedule. We're in rehearsals for the next production, and we start rehearsals for our 3rd show of the year this Monday. So it's very busy. We start rehearsing in February for the opening in April, and as one show is up and running, the other show is rehearsing, and then the other show is auditioning. And then we're planning the 4th and 5th productions, and so it keeps us very busy. We opened this year with Nonsense 3.
Nonsense 3.
It's the Nonsense Saga, written by Dan Goggin, and it's just a group of nuns, and this time he's added in a Franciscan priest, and it's the zaniness of their lives, doing a country western concert tour. Is the premise.
Sounds exciting. What are some of the other productions planned for the season?
Well, then coming up after Nonsense, which we're running right now, we open in May with the production of Carnival, and that's a big difference in the type of musicals. We got a country western, fun, crazy, joke-filled show, and then Carnival, very romantic. The Love Makes the World Go Round is the song from that show.
The hit song,
And it's about a carnival in 1930s France, a girl who has run away from home after her father has died, and she wants to join the carnival and falls in love with the magician, and he's not the right person for her. And it's very sentimental and very sweet at the end.
And the next production plan?
Production after that is Meet Me in St. Louis.
Oh, I love that.
The old Judy Garland movie.
I love that.
It's a wonderful show.
Clang, clang, clang with the trolley.
Clang, clang, clang.
Bong, bong, bong with the bell. Okay.
Well, that's true. And then you have, of course, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas is from that show.
Right.
And that takes place in 1904. The interesting thing about Meet Me in St. Louis is we are building a trolley car.
Are you?
Oh, we're looking at it to be about 12 feet long and 5 feet wide. And that's interesting about the Showboat and the stage there. Our theater is small. It's described as a postage stamp stage. The proscenium opening, the stage width is 18 feet. And, you know, most Broadway shows or larger theaters are 50 or 60 feet. So we have to be very creative with our sets. And this will be interesting to bring in a trolley car and how we're going to do that. And
that will be interesting on the Showboat.
Yes, it will.
I'm going to make sure I come to that production.
and when the Showboat rocks on that one, that trolley car might do
it might move
roll.
too.
No, but, we're looking forward to that. And then after that is the Gershwin musical Girl Crazy.
Girl Crazy.
Then we're doing a comedy, not a musical, but a Woody Allen comedy, Don't Drink the Water. And that was a film done with Jackie Gleason back in the 60s, I think that was. And then we're closing our subscription season with the Cole Porter musical, Anything Goes.
This is an exciting season. So you should sell out then.
We're doing very well. We have 2,400 subscribers this year.
2,400.
We expect an attendance of about 18,000 this year, 18 to 20,000 of subscription shows. Then we have some other events that we do down at the Showboat, holiday events, the 4th of July and the Labor Day weekend. We do a holiday show as well in December, musical review that we usually write or put together.
So you're an all-year-round theater then, so to speak.
More or less. April through October, our subscription season, and then we do a holiday production the first couple of weeks of December. So it keeps us very busy throughout the year. We generally are able to sit back and take it a little bit easier during the month of January, but we're always planning and having meetings and trying to keep the boat afloat. And that's another interesting thing. It's just
keep the boat afloat. Yeah. Well, we're almost out of time, but I'd like for you to come back on another show because there's so much to talk about in the theater that we've just started to talk about a little bit now.
I'd love to have love to come back up and talk about the Majestic and what we do down there.
And I want to let the folks know because folks, I'm on a diet, and as you know, I've lost about 75 pounds, and I've got another 50 to go. Isn't it something trying to be tall, dark, and handsome? But I got to keep trying. What can I say? Anyway, but Denny has lost 100 and how many pounds?
136 pounds. So
applause for that.
Well,
because,
thank you very much.
Because it isn't easy, trying to be tall, dark, and handsome. But thank you so much for coming on. And before you go, give us a phone number where we can get tickets for the productions this summer.
Sure. You can call the Showboat box office at 241-6550. And, of course, that's area code 513. 513-241-6550.
Okay, thank you so much. And we've got a gift certificate to Jackson Daylily Gardens for you. Thank you so much for coming on. There's more to come on the William Pace Show. Stay with us.
Centerville Music is Dayton's only pro guitar shop with over 400 guitars in stock. We offer a large selection of amplifiers from such well-known manufacturers as Marshall and Laney, not to mention a complete assortment of signal processing devices. We also offer a large assortment of digital and analog multi-trackers. So give us a call or stop in and see us. Centerville Music, located at 576 Miamisburg Centerville Road, 3 miles east of the Dayton Mall. Or call us at 436-2000. Centerville Music. Stone Lucky Auto Seat Covers, located at 2251 South Dixie, offers custom-fitted seat covers as well as carpets and headliners. Stop in and see us or call us at 297-0353.
LabsNet Security Systems, located at 4405 North Main Street in Dayton. Slamming doors on would-be burglars, offering stun guns and spy equipment. Low monthly monitoring. Alarm installation only $129 to install. Call 277-4210. No Common Sense Incorporated, located in the King's Yard in Yellow Springs, Ohio, specializing in herbs, spices, teas, body oils, scents, candles, and gifts. For more information, call 937-767-4261. Dr. Howard L. Fletcher's offers complete pediatric care, medical and surgical from infants to adults, located at 1323 West 3rd Street. For an appointment, call 223-4575.
Parkway Motors, located at 5513 North Dixie Drive, offers affordable prices on trucks, cars, and vans. We offer service contracts on most vehicles. Voted the State of Ohio Quality Dealer and a member of the Miami Valley Automobile Dealers Association, Parkway Motors is dedicated to customer satisfaction. Stop in and browse our lot at 5513 North Dixie Drive. Or for more information, call 275-7551. Parkway Motors, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Ashley Pastry can create a cake for any reason, a cake for any season. Located in Oakwood at 21 Park Avenue, or for other fresh bake ideas, call 293-1719.
Thanks so much for tuning us in tonight. My guest is Bob Lovelace. He's an Elvis impersonator. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh, you're welcome.
So how are you doing? Last time you came on, so many people were excited and they had a lot to say about it. It was a good show, so we wanted to have you back.
Appreciate that.
So do you keep busy as Elvis impersonator?
I stay busy every week. Doing anything from private parties to, we try to put on a production show at least once a month. Yes.
Now I know one of your backup singers, Miss Rita.
Yes.
So
she's in Acapulco today.
Is she? Miss Rita. So do you have many backup singers?
Anywhere from 5 to 7, depending on the size show we want to put on. And we have opening acts.
I guess Elvis had always a bunch of backup singers, behind him.
In the 70s, he had an orchestra added to his band. And
so tell me, Do you have many people that come up to you, like in malls or stores or shops, and say, you know, and recognize you as Elvis, or say you look like Elvis?
Yeah, they might walk by and say, "Hey, Kings, give us a note, will you?" So
tell me, how much of your persona, your attire, is natural, and how much of it you've had to sort of, like the hair? Tell me. Let's talk about the hair.
The hair?
Is that all yours?
Yes, most of it.
Most of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Which
There's a piece tied in.
Which piece is tied into it?
In the front.
Okay, so you've got this piece tied into
Yes,
it then.
sort of like hair extensions.
Hair extension. Okay. Yes. So that's sort of weaved into your hair then.
Sort of, yeah.
So the sideburns, that's
sideburns are real.
All yours. Okay. All yours. Okay. So where did you get? Was it easy for you to pick up the talk, the speech of Elvis?
Well, I was born in Southern Michigan, and my dad was from Kentucky, so I get the accent.
So you have a little bit of that Southern kind of draw.
Yes.
So okay. So would you sing us a little bit of Elvis? Can you do that right on the spot?
Sure can. This song goes out to all you Elvis fans out there. Elvis recorded this song several times in his career, and the song is called "Love Me."
Oh, I love this song.
And it goes something like this. Treat me like a fool, treat me mean and cruel, oh, but love me. Take my faithful heart, tear it all apart, oh, but love me. Won't you love me? I sing back up too a little bit. Thank you very much.
There you go, folks. So tell me, how do you go about selecting? Do you have like favorite songs yourself of Elvis, and then from those favorites you select those to use in your show then?
Well, I combine them with a lot of requests. People want to hear a lot of hits, like In the Ghetto, Suspicious Minds, Kentucky Rain, and we try to incorporate all those songs in the show as much as possible. And plus I do some songs from the movies and some obscure songs that he did on stage in Vegas when he performed.
So tell me, what is this thing with Elvis and chicken?
Chicken.
Did he really like deep fried chicken?
Well, yes, he liked fried chicken quite a bit. Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Cheeseburgers.
Everything that's not good for a person's diet, he liked, huh?
Also those famous peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Yeah. So tell me, can you make a pretty good living as an impersonator like this?
Well, yes, you can. Depending on the level you are. When you're first starting out, naturally, you got to work your way up. And the harder you work at it, of course, the better you will be, and the response you get from the audience and everything will, they appreciate it. They can tell if you really put your heart into it and work at it. And Elvis fans will come and see you.
You know, Elvis left a big legacy behind, I've often said this many times, that your fans will keep you alive after you're dead. I was just in Kroger's last week, and someone said they ran into Elvis over in the produce department. So he's very much alive and well today. You would have a hard time thinking that he's dead, because his name, his legacy, what he stood for, is still so much with us today.
That's right. Us Elvis impersonators keep his name going, and you're right about people saying, well, I've seen Elvis today at Burger King or something like that. And it could have been me, but, we keep his name going.
What do you think the reason is for such a big legacy? Why people still cling on to his memory, his work? He must have touched people in a very special way for them to want to keep remembering him.
Well, I say his music.
His music has touched people, you think?
Yes. Some people like the movies, and but most people, I think, remember him by his music. Singing.
If Elvis were alive today, what do you think he would be doing with his life?
Well, I still think he'd be semi-retired. Might come out and do a benefit show or a TV special or something. And semi-retirement.
And do you think that he would still be singing somewhat? Or
Yes,
would it be
that's what-
mostly movies, or would it be just...
No, I don't think he'd be doing any movies. It's possible, but I'd just say he'd probably be doing benefits and, you know, something special occasionally.
Well, tell us, what are some of your upcoming performances?
May 2nd, Sunday at 6 o'clock, on the Circle Restaurant Lounge, Wagner Ford Road, North Dixie. We have a tribute to Elvis Show hotline because we put on shows once a month, different locations. And the telephone number is 235-2353. For ticket information or more information on the show, give us a call.
Great. You want to do another number before you go? Just a little clip of something?
Okay. In the ghetto. As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for coming on today. And we've got a gift certificate to Jackson Daylily Gardens for you. Thank you so much for
Thanks
coming
a lot,
on.
William.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
There's more to come on the William Pace Show. Stay with us.
LabsNet Security Systems, located at 4405 North Main Street in Dayton. Slamming doors on would-be burglars, offering stun guns and spy equipment. Low monthly monitoring. Alarm installation only $129 to install. Call 277-4210.
Little Kentucky Briar Patch, located at 4480 Powell Road in Huber Heights. Stop in and try one of our half chicken dinners or our big rib dinner. Little Kentucky Briar Patch, call 235-5539. Patterson Chase Company offers custom framing as well as artist supplies. Located at 460 Patterson Road, call 293-8766.
Parkway Motors, located at 5513 North Dixie Drive, offers affordable prices on trucks, cars, and vans. We offer service contracts on most vehicles. Voted the State of Ohio Quality Dealer and a member of the Miami Valley Automobile Dealers Association, Parkway Motors is dedicated to customer satisfaction. Stop in and browse our lot at 5513 North Dixie Drive. Or for more information, call 275-7551. Parkway Motors, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Dr. Howard L. Fletcher's offers complete pediatric care, medical and surgical from infants to adults, located at 1323 West 3rd Street. For an appointment, call 223-4575.
We're gearing up for the William Pace Happy Holiday Fund, and one of our big sponsors this year is Top Notch Construction Company. They have given us this beautiful security screen door to give away on the air, and just for $1, you could be the lucky winner of this door. Stop in today at Top Notch Construction Company, located at 2228 North Main Street, or call them at 277-0126. To write to the William Pace Show, write to P.O. Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. That's P.O. Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. If your letter is chosen to be read on the air, you'll receive a gift from the William Pace Show. Tonight we're starting a new segment, Inspirational Moments, and tonight's segment is sponsored by Jackson Daylily Gardens, where they have the best daylilies in the area. And our inspirational moment comes from Power Thoughts. If you can dream it, you can do it, by Robert Schuller. Curiosity discovered America. Curiosity put people on the moon. Curiosity built Disneyland. Be curious. Curiosity builds creativity. Teachers know that their best students are driven by a desire to know and understand. Students want to find out about things that are hidden. They want to know what makes things work, how to do things for themselves. Have you ever wondered about what you could accomplish if you told yourself anything is possible, instead of listening to people who tell you it's not possible. Always be curious. What fascinates you? What improvements can you make? What can you invent that would make your life easier? How can you be a blessing to someone, somewhere today? Who would benefit from a contribution you can make? Walt Disney said, curiosity is the key to making dreams come true. He always talked about being able to do amazing things because he refused to talk about the things he couldn't do. He accomplished great things because he didn't know he couldn't. Curiosity is the brother of creativity. Remain curious, and you will remain creative. Always believe you can do something bigger or better or more beautiful with your life, and you will. That's our inspiration moment for tonight. Gotta go. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
To write to the William Pace Show, write to Post Office Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. If your letter is chosen to be read on the air, you'll receive a gift from the William Pace Show.
And one by one I count them as this life.